early, making some hot sauce. I just had this craving with making fajitas yesterday, well, you know, in the last few days. Just wanted some like jalapeno and mango hot sauce, so making a small batch, right? So I should have added the onions and sweated them down first with the spices. Ooh, steam. But we've got some mango. Couldn't find jalapeno, so I had to use green cayenne chilies, but that's okay. If I like it, then we can make a big batch and we'll make it with jalapenos, onions, and spices, and then we're gonna add vinegar and sugar and a little bit of water. There we go. So I'll kind of maybe put in the processor, food processor, just to kind of remove all the big chunks, but I don't want to completely puree it because I like the colors and the kind of texture. We just want to cook it, so to evaporate some and thicken it up a little bit. Looks good. So something that never happens around here, nearly ever, is we've been up since 6 getting ready for today's video, and Exceed, we ran out of coffee, and that can't happen. We've got a big day, huge day today, and so Exceed was like, I'm gonna go get you breakfast. I'm like, oh, okay. So we got Macca's. But it was actually quite fun because we don't ever really get McDonald's, and so the whole Monopoly thing we just learnt about. So we got the app, and we got the second chance draws. We won 2 free games of bowling. It's pretty exciting. But now we are kicking it. We're gonna get ready and start filming. Big day. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Exceed, do you know that daylight savings just started? So he has to roll over his clock for his work tomorrow, so he gets... Okay, so we miscalculated. He starts an hour earlier. That means he finishes an hour earlier. I think that's right. I think that's right.
We did it!
What did we do? We did a video! Woke up at about 6 this morning. We killed it. Now, Exceed just edited it, sent it off for approval. I got a full face of makeup and I get to go out. I'm gonna go and get some stuff from the hardware store. We're gonna buy an airbrusher, like a cake airbrusher, which is exciting. Make cookies. The electrician's coming to reconnect our house. Yes! Jazz hands for electricity. It's been a busy afternoon. Been to printing, got an airbrush kit. Been and got airbrush ink. And this guy. Mine broke ages ago. I was really hesitant to get another one, but Breville's such a great brand, and it's $59. I went to Good Guys and they were sold out and they didn't know when they were getting stock. Target, killer. Instagram. Oh, it's been so crazy over here. Haven't had time to scratch ourselves. God. But tomorrow's a stream. So we're doing Far Cry stream, Far Cry 6. Got fingers, but you know what I mean. I don't have enough to show you. But I'm just making some fajitas because we're making them tomorrow, but I needed to take some photos. So I've done that. And it's such a nice day. It's supposed to be raining, but it's a nice day. Today's a cleaning afternoon. Send some stuff off in the post that you'll see maybe at the end of the week. What else? I don't know. I've got shorts on today. New shorts. But we got new PowerPoints. Did I tell you we got power in here? Look, power. Very exciting. But I've been having a great day. Sorry I haven't been on here for the last 2 days. We've just been so busy. But I got a quote today for our flooring. And hopefully we're going to figure that out. Then this afternoon, after tomorrow's stream, then it's full bore into kitchen building and painting. So the guy's coming today, hopefully. He was supposed to come yesterday, but unfortunately, he's been really busy. He's gonna sand the walls, and then we get to paint them. And we get to paint the door, our garage door. Oh, my hair's been a bit crazy today. But hope you're doing really well. I keep saying but have a good Tuesday. There. Alright, so Exceed and I have been eating fajitas for the last seems weeks. So I have some leftovers. What I've done is made it into like a bit of more of a creamier sauce. And I found these vol au vents at the shops. And if you're like a 90s kid, I don't know if it's just my family, they used to cook vol au vents all the time, like for parties or family. This is the filling. I just added a little bit of cheese and some of the sour cream that was left over. And these are vol au vents. So basically they're pastry, puff pastry, kind of like in layers. You put your filling in there and then you put them in the oven. So I've just loaded them in the air fryer like this. Please excuse the renovation mess. There's stuff everywhere. Look at this. Damn, everything needs a clean. All right, so this is how they turned out. We want to listen to that crisp pastry. Oh, pretty good. All right, it's Wonton Wednesday, but it's actually Thursday. All right, we're making some wontons. We've got some pork, some wombok or napa cabbage, I think they call it, you guys call it. Some coriander or cilantro. The Molly Szechuan chili oil. If you haven't made this from the website, what are you doing with your life? It is amazing. Chili oil, amazing. Garlic, carrot, wonton wrappers, soy sauce. This is a Costco purchase, that's why it's so big. Chinese cooking wine, and somewhere, I don't know where it currently is, we need some black vinegar. And then I also made a cocktail, starting to exceed. We have all of this alcohol and like mixes and stuff from streams, and we inherited it over the last few years, but I always just make a gin and tonic if I do a drink occasionally. So I Googled that with passion fruit pulp, some pineapple spiced rum, lime and lemon, some Angostura like bitters, soda water, and I think that's it. But it's actually really nice and fruity. I'm a big fan. So it's only got like the rum in it. Everything else is just like juice and soda water. It's not too sweet. I like a little bit sour, a little bit bitter. So yeah, I am probably gonna strain the passion fruit seeds out because I'm not a huge fan of them. Now everything is chopped and added. We're just gonna mix this all together, and you're gonna clean your hands and fill the wontons. So you're grabbing a wrapper like this. I like to show the easiest way, but you can do all different folds and make them fancy if you like. We're just gonna grab some of this filling. You can do all pork and just some seasoning. You don't have to do all these veggies, but I just think it makes it a little bit healthier and a bit more filling. So we're just gonna pop this in the middle, grab some water on your finger, and then just wet the edges like that. And what we're gonna do is just fold this diagonally, and it's really hard with one hand, but just pinch. And I'll show you where it turns out. And if you want to go an extra mile, you can dip your finger here, just make it like a tortellini, and bring this side into there. But there's all different ways. And then we're just going to pop them aside. Usually I put them on a tray or something, and we keep going. Alrighty, there we go. So I just pop some in here, and I also have some of this. So this is from the Vietnamese restaurant. It's just kind of like a soup stock kind of thing. And there's some in there. And I'm also going to add a touch of soy. Just a little drop, because it's already salty enough. And more Szechuan chili oil. There we go. Added a touch of cooking wine. And look at these wontons. You can add noodles. If I had bok choy or choy sum, something else in there to bulk it up. You can serve it with the soup if you want, or you can take it out with a little bit of soup and then add extra Szechuan chili oil. And it looks good. Okay. Let's break that in half. Yum. Delicious. I know it looks pink, but it's because it's pork. A drink and a face mask. Oh, it smells so nice in here. Beautiful candle. Little guys here with the samples for the floor. All right, what are we doing, Polly? We're going shopping. Mama Molly's birthday. What a delivery! With my toasty just made. Let's look at this. Ooh, the boys are very excited. What's in there? Thank you to Ubisoft. Hey, look at this. This is very keen. Look at this. We got a coconut Exceed. Look at this. Holy crap. Yeah, gonna make something with that, hey boys? They're very interested. Look, this is my first ever, other than Barbie Race and Ride when I was young, this is my first ever physical game I've ever owned. Look at that. What else we got? Chorizo! Chorizo! Looks like you. Oh my gosh. Guava wafers. When I lived in Brazil, guava is such a big flavor over there. So good. And yum. This is super cute. Look at this. And some lollies. And a letter. Thank you, Ubisoft. This is the cutest. Look at his little backpack. Look at that. And he has stuff that goes in his backpack. A little snake. What's this? His little tools in his tool belt. Very cute. Chorizo. Sammy, sit. This is my grandma's dog, Sammy. He is like a pogo stick. If he's never stops, always jumping, always moving. My grandma, my mum's birthday. It's pizza night.
And it's stable, it doesn't rock or...
No. Barbecue chicken, bacon, tomato, caramelized onions, feta, potato and rosemary, and then we've got some sausage rolls. There's quiches in the barbecue, caramelized onion, tomato and cheese, and then that will have some goat's cheese feta, some prosciutto on there, and some rocket with a caramelized drizzle. Today is painting day. Sorry, I haven't said anything until now. I've been really quiet on my end. But recipe testing in the background, you can hear the pressure cooker and watching TI. A little bit about me is, little unknown fact is that I love Dota 2. Not really playing, but I love the kind of community behind the Dota 2. The International is on at the moment, so that's like the big tournament. I've been to the International. Exceed and I went, we were in the US and it was coincidentally on at the same time, so we flew up to Seattle and it was the best environment, the best community, and it's kind of what made me fall in love with gaming and breaking that stigma about the negativity around gaming, seeing the community aspect, the love of the game, the friendships and relationships that were created. And so every year Sid and I watch the international together. We kind of buy pizza and we have drinks. But at the moment it's in Romania, so it's on at daytime. And so I'm watching it while I'm painting. You know, there's a lot of toxicity. And everyone knows that Dota 2 is quite toxic. Just like a lot of other games, you know, there's communities that are toxic. But I choose to see the goodness in it and the, you know, like the relationships and the positivity. When we were at the International in Seattle, they were interviewing people and they just kind of walked up to some guy and he was like, what, you know, how long have you been a part of the community? Like, what got you into Dota 2? And he was like, this is my stepdaughter. You know, I started playing to build our relationship and now we play together. We go to the International every year and I am a sucker for the story. And that's what I love and that's what I choose to focus on. I know that people are going to say to me right now that like there's so much toxicity or whatever, but there's a lot of goodness as well and that's what you choose to look at. I came to show you my new hair, but then I was like, oh my god, grey hairs. Turns out it's got paint. Really needs to be done on here except this stretch here because then the cupboards will butt up there. We don't need to paint behind the cupboards. The same with this area. That needs to be done. That stretch. This is pressure cooker and slow cooker variation of birria tacos. So they're going to be like a pulled beef. You could eat it as a stew as well. Because birria tacos themselves, the chilies and the ingredients can be really hard to find. So I'm working on a variation, a non-traditional variation. But look at this. This is just a spoon, but it's really hard with one hand. It just falls apart. Look at that beef. Damn. Yeah. Look at that. It just falls apart. Damn. So you can eat this, like I said, as a stew, like you would like a chili con carne. Or you can put it in tacos. It's amazing. So this is just chuck beef with this beautiful marinade. Oh my god. We're eating it in hard shell tacos tonight because I don't have any tortillas. I used them all with the fajitas the last 2 weeks. Yum.